Next, we have Ignacio Esteban. Hopefully I said that correctly.
Perfect. You speak Spanish?
Un poquito.
Good evening, Board of Supervisors. Again, Ignacio Esteban, Garrisonville District. I want to talk about a few things here. I want to talk about Buc-ee's, which has been 2.5 years, big thing that's been going on in Stafford County, at least for me and the community. I live in Austin Ridge. Literally, my house will be a mile from this location. My backyard is on Austin Ridge Drive. And looking at the presentation last time from the Planning Commission and reviewing, and I've been to the hearings there. I've also been to the town hall meeting. This is a big problem for this community, and we can do a lot better. I've been speaking a lot about it. The other issue I have, we sometimes say, oh, we need the revenue. You know, that's a big issue here. But raising it, you know, continuously, I was disappointed with the board. 4-3, raising our taxes on our properties or our homes by over 4 cents. It's like never-ending tax increases we have in Stafford and Virginia. We continue to have more taxes than a lot of big states like in Florida. And if we have that, we're in a deficit of 40 million. Raising taxes is not the solution here. We have to make other adjustments. We have to tighten the belt. We really have to start tightening the belt and start making decisions, what we need, what we don't need. But picking a business like this, after the Planning Commission, Mr. Zuroff, said deny. That's what he said. And for the reasons he said deny this. Don't go forward with this. And for those who still, for the Planning Commission, said recommended, and the VDOT report's not even complete. You have more questions than answers, and big concerns. There's going to be an F rating in the intersection. That's a big problem here. That's a big problem for those. It's a safety issue. And of course, me, I'm also retired. I'm retired law enforcement, 26 years, ATF. I'll tell you, I'm from Florida. I was up here in headquarters. This will only bring up 95 is the iron pipeline, which we all know that. It's going to bring higher crime. I've documented it. I've researched it. We've shown it. 95 businesses, we've seen it. I know there was the Sheets armed robbery, stolen car. They still don't think they arrested the guys who did it. I think we'll see a lot of that, a lot of shootings, a lot more things. And is the county prepared? How much more is it going to cost with overtime, law enforcement responses, first responders, accidents, emergency? This is a loser. There's no way around this, a loser. And we're getting, and I'm hopefully you understand, there's a lot of people, my petition at change.org has over 3,000 signatures and counting, and a lot of comments from all over the districts. I encourage everybody to read it. I just received this today. I got 30 seconds here. Just received this mail flyer about community being frustrated. This wasn't for me, for anybody else. This is people self-generated, that they don't want Buc-ee's either. And there are people putting it out there saying, listen, we don't want Buc-ee's out here. We can do better. And I think we have retail, we can do anything else but a Buc-ee's. I think the community has spoken. Listen to the constituent, listen to the representatives here who represent us. We don't want Buc-ee's. We can do better than Buc-ee's. Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Those are my comments I made on Cinco de Mayo to the Board of Supervisors. You know, you heard them. I've been talking. This is, I think, the 5th or 6th time I've talked in front of the Planning Commission or the Board of Supervisors. I have written countless times. You saw the petition. Change.org has close to 3,000 signatures and counting. Lots of comments in there. Encourage people to go in there and leave lots of comments. I always forward that to them. I also use that to forward emails. But we need a big turnout, huge turnout May 19th. Big turnout May 19th to stop Buc-ee's. Like Mr. Zuroff, part of the Planning Commission, said deny. We should repeat that again. The county professional who's been there close to 30 years said deny the rezoning and deny the conditional use permit for Buc-ee's. We don't want from B1, B2. A residential community should not have a convenience store that size right up next to it. 74,000 square foot convenience store the size of Walmart. No, thank you. It's not good for us. It's not healthy. Traffic will be insane. It's bad enough as it is. You're going to make it into an absolute nightmare to live in here. And of course, the crime, retired law enforcement, it's going to be bad. You can see case after case. I made the trailer. I encourage you to look at it also, work on the documentary on what's been going on, this whole process here, and what will come out of it. A lot more crime, a lot more violence. They think the little $2 million they get here and there, and it won't be 5 or 6 years. We can do a lot better. The Sports Coliseum, it's a good example. We can do high retail, hotels there. There's a lot of things we can do there. I think that's somewhere we should look into. We can start making revenue a lot quicker for the county, but at the end, 40 million in the hole, you've got to tighten the belts. You got to make changes, maybe ask some more charges, start privatizing. Just raising taxes on us is not the solution. Hey, property owners, you're going to pay more. You know, instead of punishing those who've been more successful in life, or you got extra cash, we want it. You know, it's not revenue, it's taxation. Business have revenue, government's tax. That's not revenue. It's a burden to the people, the hardworking people. And they shouldn't look at revenue. They should look like, okay, we now have to make tough decisions because the taxpayers, the residents, they don't want to pay more. They want to pay less. So do more with less. Do more with less. That's the message we have to send to the county. Do more with less. We're in the hole 40 million. Start making some tough decisions here, but do not raise taxes. Do not bring bad businesses in here because that's a loser where people will leave and property will decrease and there'll be less money there. So folks, the buck stops here. Make sure you show up May 19th to the hearing and let's have a huge line. Let's stay there until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Make it difficult, wrapped around the building, not just in the auditorium or the other viewing room, but outside, huge line, people to speak, wrapped around the government center. The buck stops here.